Welcome dear students to another class of computers. Today we are going to talk about image as a link. So in previous classes we have talked about images and links also, but here we will talk about image as a link. So it is same that we have created a link, but in place of text here we are just putting a image. Okay, so see, like this, the code that is given here: HTML, head, title, head, body and image. So like this we can insert an image, but if you want to put image as a link, for that you have to follow this syntax. So h reference, and then you have to give the name of the image where you want to move that particular link. Okay, and in on the in the place of text we are putting a image here, that is types of computer. This is an image name, so computer.jpg is the path of the image. So in place of text we are giving this image, and when we will click on this types of computer image, then it will take us to the image.html page, that is on the link of a image that we have saved earlier, that image.html page. Okay, and we have set the height and width of this image as 95% and 50%. We can give height and width in either in percentage form or in pixels. Without percent symbol, it is in pixels. Then you have to close the anchor tag, and then body. You can try this code in your notepad and you can check it in the browser. So this is about image as a link. Next topic is we can also insert multimedia, that is multiple mediums like audio and video also in HTML. That makes our website more interactive and attractive. Sometimes you have visited some website and you can see there some audio is when we click on audio it will play, and some videos are also displaying. So we can insert audio also. So sometimes you need to add music or video in your web pages. Both audio and video can be embedded or inserted using plugins. A plugin in a computer is just a program that extends the standard functionality of a browser. That means whenever we are clicking on audio, it is having some features also like pause, volume raise, full screen, etc. So you can insert an audio clip file of any format can be for audio formats we are having mp3 is audio format, mp4 is video format, .ogg, .wav, windows, etc. Okay, on your web page by linking to a audio file with the help of anchor tag. So here, see here how to link an audio file. So ahref we are using, and in reference we are providing the reference of a audio. Here it is written audio1.mp3. In place of audio1.mp3 you can give the complete path of the audio file, as we are providing an image, that is complete path. You can find it on the address bar. Okay, and then click is the text, and anchor tag closing. Similarly, another example is given here, in which we are having image in place of text, and when we click on that image, that particular audio1.mp3 song will play. Okay, so when the user click on this linked text or image, the browser retrieves the audio from the server and launches a helper application or plugin to play that particular video. I will demonstrate you this also. Just finish this audio and video, and then I will give you this demonstration on my screen. Next is see, this is the code for inserting an audio in HTML. So this background pink color, and pre-tag is a tag that is applying some formatting. So you can write this pre-tag or you can skip also pre-tag. Okay, this pre-tag is just for formatting. Center means we want the all the headings in center, and then H1 is the heading using anchor, and then ahref, that is our link, and in which we are providing an audio source, and click here to play the audio. This is the link that will appear, and when we click on this, it will load this audio as a file. So both the results are shown to you. Okay, next is we can also insert a video in the same way, but the extension of video file is different, that is .mp4. Okay, so same code is written here for video. Okay, let's do some hands-on related to this. So this is the practical demonstration of inserting audio and video on the web page. So this page, the name of this page is external.html. On external.html I have put it audio as well as video. So this particular code is for inserting audio and this particular code is for inserting video. So check this code. Center is the tag, a reference. I have provided the full path for my video or mp3 video, mp3 sorry audio. So this is the complete path. If I will not provide that complete path and my file is not present on the same folder, then it will give me a message, file not found. And click here to play audio is the text that if I will click on that, then I will get the audio. Similarly, this is for video. So I am just demonstrating you the browser view. So this is my browser view. This is for audio. So I am clicking on this audio. Now see. So this is just playing the audio, and it will also uses the play, pause button and play button. Okay, like this you can also insert audio. And now I am displaying you the video, how I have inserted video. So click on here to play the video. So click on this. When you are clicking on external linked web, talk about appear on your web page. Then value, that is value means source. So it can be a URL of a website, that is address of website हो सकता है. Second is name. Okay, so like this you can insert a video also. This is my video. So name of a file, we can play it from starting. So this is a video file. Okay, like this you can also insert audio and video. Okay, this is the practical demonstration of this. So this is about in a normal document. HTML5 uses a different tag for inserting the audio as well as video. So see here, this HTML file, it is just using a different thing for inserting a audio and video. So that is given here, embed tag. Embed tag is used for inserting audio and videos in HTML file. So see, this is the structure. Embed, then source you have to write if you are using audio, then mp3, if you are using video then mp4, like this. Okay, with embed tag you can, it also triggers the application and come to an action, play the embedded file. So audio, there is another tag, direct audio tag, that will place audio, and these are the controls, attributes of audio tag. Source means from which audio particular you want to play. Control means that is having playback, volume, seeking, pause and play. Autoplay means the audio will play automatically, and loop means whenever it finish it will just execute it again. So this is the syntax for video source. Okay, so video also we can insert, and in videos we are having another attributes, the same attribute, source, control, autoplay and height and width. We can adjust the height and width of video. So this code is for video, embed using audio, or sorry, using audio and video, we are placing audio and video. So like this you can run this code. If you are facing any difficulty, feel free to ask. So this is about inserting audio and video in HTML5.
Now let us talk about tables in HTML. Tables arrange data in rows and columns and provide an attractive way to represent information. In HTML, tables allow the users to organize data like text, images, and links, etc. in the form of rows and columns. Tables are helpful in many ways, as they present information or data in a comprehensive manner, make a comparative analysis of data, display information that is easier to read and quicker to evaluate. Let us have a look at the piece of data given here in a tabular format. There are specific terms which we use while describing a table's data. Caption. The caption gives a description of the table. In this example, it is student information. Rows. These are the horizontal lines of data. Our example contains 4 rows, serial number and 1 to 3 digits. Columns. These are the vertical lines of data. There are 3 columns in our example: serial number, name, grades. Cell. It is the intersection of a column and a row. Our example contains 12 cells. Headings. These are the individual cells which act as labels depicting the type of information in each column. In this example, there are serial number, name, and grades. Now let us find out how to create a table in HTML. The table tag is used to create a table in HTML. Each table begins with a table tag and ends with a /table tag. You can define various attributes of a table inside the table tag as given below. Each row in a table begins with a tr table row tag and optionally ends with a /tr tag. Rows must be defined inside the table tag. The columns contain cells, each of which begins with a td, table data tag, and ends with /td tag. The td tag must always be present inside the tr tag. To specify a column heading, we use the th tag that also ends with /th tag. It makes the text bold. The caption tag is used inside the table tag to specify the caption of the table. T-head, T-body, and T-foot tags are also used to define the specific sections of a table. Students, let us use these tags to create a table on a web page. The above table does not give the real appearance of a table except that the data is depicted in the rows and columns. To enhance its appearance, we will learn about different table attributes in the following section. Now let us talk about attributes of the table tag. The table tag has many attributes which help in defining different formatting parameters for a table, like the width of the entire table, alignment, cell borders, etc. Let us learn about a few of them. Border. This attribute draws a border around the table. The border attribute tells the table how large the border should be. It specifies the width of the border of a table. If the border attribute is not specified with a table, or if its value is 0, then no border will be displayed. The larger the value, the thicker will be the border. Example, table border equals to 3. Here the number 3 is the border size in pixels. Students, note that the default border size of a table, if you do not specify a value, is 1 pixel. So, using table border yields the same result as table border equals to 1. The border size applies only to the outer table border. The inner cells will have a cell border that is always only 1 pixel thick. Border color. The border color attribute is used to set the color of a table's border. You can specify the name or the hexadecimal code of the particular color that you want to use. Example, table border equals to 3. Border color equals to double quote in blue, double quote close. Or table border equals to 3. Border color equals to double quote in hash FF0000 double quote close. Frames and rules. These attributes improve the amount of control one can execute over the borders of a table. The frame attribute indicates which sides of the outside border of the table should be visible, whereas the rules attribute specifies which sides of the inside border of the table should be visible. The following table shows the possible values accepted by a frame attribute. Frame value, effect. Frame equals to double quote in above double quote close displays the top edge. Frame equals to double quote in below double quote close displays the bottom edge. Frame equals to double quote in border double quote close displays all four edges. This is same as specifying the border attribute, default. Frame equals to double quote in box double quote close. Same as frame equals to double quote in border double quote close. Frame equals to double quote in edge sides double quote close displays top and bottom edges, horizontal sides. Frame equals to double quote in LHS double quote close displays the left edge. Frame equals to double quote in RHS double quote close displays the right edge. Frame equals to double quote in void double quote close displays no edge or border. Frame equals to double quote in V sides double quote close displays the left and right edges, vertical sides.